Hi everybody, welcome back to Jason's Morning Mojo. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you for your patience. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've done a video, but there's been some transitions in my life and time has been really kind of a hard thing to get control of. But I'm back and I just want to appreciate everybody's reaching out and asking for the new videos. But here we go, we're back on pace and on track. So today, what I want to talk to you about is working a little more efficiently, not so hard. In return, when we think about it, right, when we go to work, sometimes we ask ourselves, I really need to show that I'm working very hard, I'm staying later, I'm doing everything I need to do to get things done, and I'm just pushing myself to the limit. But you know what's interesting about it is it's not about necessarily working hard, it's about being efficient with what you do. So I tell this story that's kind of relevant with it, so bear with me for a minute. But there's a gentleman back in the Renaissance times, okay, so this is before technology, computers, they literally are living off the land. And this older gentleman was the one that they call the village woodsman. He handled all of the wood needs for the village. But one day this young man comes in and he challenges him. And he says, I believe I'm younger, I'm stronger, and I think I can work faster than you. So what I want to do is challenge you to that job. In fact, whoever wins this, I would say gets the job, and the other one has to do something different, retire, or move. So the old man agrees. So then they go out the next day and they start cutting down trees. Well, the young man begins to notice something immediately. In fact, every time the old man would put a tree down, he would sit down and take a break. So the young man just smiled, laughed to himself. He knew this was going to be an easy win. He's like, I don't need to break. I'm young, I'm stronger, I'm just going to keep working. So he does. In fact, he keeps cutting trees. He doesn't stop. In fact, the old man stops and takes a lunch break. He's eating and he's like, I can eat and swing at the same time. It's no big deal. So by the end of the day, they have a third villager that comes out and he starts counting the trees. And in fact, the old man had cut a third more trees than the young man. And the young man is just baffled by this. He goes to him, he says, I don't understand it. I watched you all day long. Every time you put a tree down, you would sit down and take a break. And me, I never stopped. I never stopped working. How is it that you cut more trees than me? So the old man kind of smirked, he nodded his head and he said, it is true. What you did see, in fact, was every time I put a tree down, I would sit down and take a break. But what you didn't see is while I was taking that break, I was sharpening my axe. So what that encourages us to do is to think a little differently as far as work goes, as far as our personal life too. We can be more effective and efficient without necessarily working harder, just being smarter. So what I'm going to encourage all of you today is not necessarily stick to those extra hours, but let's try to encourage each other to be smarter, help each other out and be more effective and efficient. And I think in the end, we'll all put a few more trees down. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you again soon.